ISLS started in 2002, and it actually started in a pizza parlor in Storrs, Connecticut. There were a group of faculty involved in language studies who were sitting there having lunch, and none of us had felt that we were really getting the kind of connection and networking we wanted to get. When we were talking about the kind of conference that we would like to go to, a smallish conference where there'd be a lot of networking, a lot of conversation, but also a focus on the nexus of language and society and politics, an organization that would encourage activism and participation, and an organization that would have more to do with actually classroom practice than many organizations had. Now this is year 16, 15 years of very successful conferences. The feedback we get from participants has been very positive. So I think people get a great deal out of both the meetings and out of the organization more broadly conceived.
My first ISLS conference was in 2005 in Montreal, and as soon as I arrived and checked in, I knew that it was full of really friendly people that were going to be supportive, and it was a lot different than other conferences that I had ever been to. I started as a graduate student, and it's helped me all along through my career, so it provided a great outlet to disseminate the work I was starting to do. There's various opportunities for publication, and then as I moved into my first tenure track position, those opportunities were still there, but we're still supporting my professional development in different ways. Also in terms of being a member, I started to be able to get involved. Now I help organize the conferences and we meet other people and we think of ways that we can really promote helping others who are starting out in their careers disseminate their work and identify events at the conferences such as our social and our luncheons where people can work together and collaborate, and you have seasoned researchers that can collaborate and work with emerging scholars. Since it is a smaller, more intimate venue, it really does give us the opportunity to collaborate and talk with one another, and that has been something that I always take away from this conference that I just would not get from being involved in any other organization that's, a lot bigger.
I think one thing that I like about ISLS is we're mindful of recent graduates and even graduate students. We offer, during our conferences, we try to offer sessions that are geared for recent graduates and graduate students to know kind of what to expect, how to work through the tenure process, how to get involved in scholarship and those sorts of things. So we offer those types of opportunities. So we have our peer-reviewed journal, and I'm actually the editor of the journal right now. So you get a year's subscription along with your membership. Plus you have access to the entire journal from the very first issue online. I think most people who come to this conference are open to dialogue, so it's a great way for those who are new in the field and students to kind of learn how to dialogue about issues related to language and power or identity or social justice or those kinds of things that we do.
I should add, the other thing that happens that people get out of it, I think, is people seem to have a very good time. People enjoy the conferences. They find them very rewarding.